Hello there friends and followers, and welcome to this Microsoft Flight Simulator video. In this video we are going to be taking a look at Tobii Eye Tracker 5 for Sim Update 8. Tobii Gaming has been working very closely with Microsoft to bring additional support, including 6 degrees of freedom and additional settings to customize your Tobii Tracker experience in the flight simulator. The bubble that you see on the screen is the Tobii Eye Tracker device tracking my eye movement across the sim and moving the camera accordingly. Though Tobii Tracker is mainly an eye tracking device, it has support for head tracking as well. As you can see, if I look to the left or to the right, and with the new support in Sim Update 8, you can move upwards, you can move downwards, you can move sideways, and you can move backward and forward, which really does make this a complete and very robust tracking device for Microsoft Flight Simulator. In this video, we are going to be delving into the full experience of owning a Tobii Eye Tracker device. I will be taking you through the full experience of delivering the device, setting it up on your PC, calibrating it for use, as well as adjusting the sensitivity settings to match your preference. So without further ado, let's get started. Before we begin so, please be reminded that as a follower of the Q8 Pilot channel, you are entitled for a special 15% discount when you order your Tobii Tracker device today. More information about ordering the Tobii Tracker and your special discount is provided in the description section of the video. Tobii Gaming is hosting a sweepstake to celebrate the inclusion of better support for the Tobii Eye Tracker 5 in Microsoft Flight Simulator with 6 degrees of freedom and better setting options. Through a series of activations, you can collect entries and get the chance to win a Tobii Eye Tracker 5 Thrustmaster TCA Officer Pack Airbus Edition, one of the 5 copies of Microsoft Flight Simulator in the Tobii Gaming and Microsoft Flight Simulator #Explore the World campaign. Be on the lookout in this video to find a unique code to enter and boost your chances of winning. It took exactly 2 days to ship the Tobii Eye Tracker device from the Tobii headquarters in Sweden to my doorstep in Kuwait. The order was delivered via DHL. The unit arrived in very good condition in a beautiful and compact box. Let's go ahead now and unpack the box. The first thing you'll see is the Tobii Tracker unit itself. The unit is made of high-quality, lightweight aluminum. It is actually very light in weight. Below the Tobii Tracker unit, you will find the Get Started kit, which contains additional components required to fix the unit on your monitor. It comes with an alcohol wipe, an extension cable, tilting monitor mount, and a fixed monitor mount. To mount the unit, ensure that you use the alcohol wipe to clean the area on your monitor where you want to fix the mount. The fixed mount has a self-adhesive. Once removed, you can place it on your monitor like so. You can also use the tilted mount. Remove the self-adhesive and simply place the unit at the center of the bottom of your monitor, as you see in this video. As you can see here, we have the Tobii Eye Tracker device mounted on my monitor using the tilted mount, and now using the fixed mount as well. Now that we have successfully mounted the Tobii Tracker device on the monitor, it is time to install the required drivers. The installation process is plug and play. Simply plug the USB 2 cable into the USB 2 port on your PC. Your PC should automatically download and install the required drivers. If this process does not happen, head over to the Tobii Tracker website and download the driver, install it manually. Now that we have the drivers installed, we can set up the display and calibrate it. To do this, we're going to click on the settings icon here. Then we're going to go to Setup Display. Now we need to move the lines to the marks on top of the eye tracker mounted on your monitor. As you can see, I have already set this up, but you can move the device to the left and to the right, and you can also change the size of the device to fit exactly the size below your monitor. Once you're happy, simply click on Done. The next process is to calibrate the device, which should happen automatically when you are setting up your display for the first time. To improve calibration, we can simply click on the settings icon again and click on Improve Calibration. Tobii Tracker has now detected my eyes. Now we need to look at each dot until it explodes. And now the calibration is successful. And now we are ready to use Tobii Tracker 5 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Let's launch the simulator and take a look at the features. Let us now assess the experience of flying an airliner with Tobii Eye Tracker 5. As a note, I have mapped a joystick button to toggle head tracking on and off. Let's go ahead and turn it on. We are now flying the Boeing 787 over the Netherlands. As you can see, we can very easily scan our instruments. We can look over the overhead panel, and we can very easily adjust the knobs and the switches if that's what we choose to do. As you can see here, here's an example. If we are turning off our landing lights, for example, then it's quite easy to do so. Now, this better control is provided by Sim Update 8. Let's take a look at the sensitivity settings that are available to you in this version of Microsoft Flight Simulator for the Tobii Eye Tracker 5 device. In order to access the available settings in Tobii Eye Tracker 5 in FS 2020, the first thing we need to do is head over to the Controls options. Next, we're going to locate our Tobii tracking device and select it, then click on the Sensitivity button. The Sensitivity button, as you can see now, has a number of options that you can select to customize your experience to your liking. My recommendation is to begin by resetting all the values and test it out in the sim and make adjustments as you see fit. There isn't really one setting that fits all. So my recommendation is that you test this out until you hit that sweet spot that matches your preference and liking in the sim. As you can see now, we have the full capability of a tracking device, tracking both head and eye movement, and it really does enhance the experience. I think it does bring that element of immersion into the flying experience, and I do like what Tobii Gaming and Microsoft have done in Sim Update 8. Without a doubt, the additional support in Sim Update 8 for both head and eye tracking capability of the Tobii Eye Tracker 5 device brings additional realism and immersion in the flight sim experience in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It is definitely something that I would recommend if you like head tracking and you want additional realism as you fly in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It is definitely a device to consider. It has been really improved. The device itself is pretty easy to set up, and be reminded that as a follower of the Q8 Pilot channel, you will receive 15% discount should you order your unit today. Folks, this is what I wanted to share with you in this video. I hope I was able to provide you with the full experience of owning the Tobii Eye Tracker 5 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Until next time, please take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you all very soon. Thanks for tuning in, and bye-bye for now.